Hi guys, this is Tulile Dila, a student from CUT. I'll be presenting my final project for Design Projects 3. My project is an automatic room light controller with a bidirectional visit counter. I designed the project for lecture rooms. I designed this project because sometimes when students exit the room, they do not switch off the lights, of which that consumes a lot of electricity. And then it also helps in a way that whenever there are more students in the venue than the required number, it acknowledges the lecture via the buzzer and a red LED. Okay, let me take you through the description of the project. The description of the project, we have the ultrasonic sensors, which are motion detectors. We have the LCD display, which will display the number of students entering the room or leaving the room. And then the lights will be automatically switched on whenever students enter. And then when there is no one in the room, the lights will automatically be off. And then what I added to the my own part of the project is that I added a buzzer along with a red LED. Whenever there are more students in the room, a buzzer and the red LED will be activated, and then the LCD will display crowded. There is also a green LED which will work along with the lights inside the room. When there is an efficient number of students, the green LED and the lights will be on. And then you also have the relay. The relay will control two lights, the light inside the building but outside the lecture room, and then the light outside the building. Whenever it's dark, the light inside the building will be off, the light outside the building will be on, and then during the day, the light inside the building will be on, and then the light outside the building will be off. All of that will be controlled through the relay by a switch. And then coming to the flow chart, we have the start, and then from start it goes to the decision block, people inside. If there are no people inside, the lights are off, the red LED is off, the green LED is off, the buzzer is disabled. And then when there are people inside, the lights turn on. It counts the number of people entering, it displays the number on the LCD, the green LED is on. When there are more people than the required number, the red LED will be on, the buzzer will be enabled, the LCD will display crowded. And then at night, through the relay control, if it's at night, the lights outside the building will be on, the lights inside the building will be off, and then the lights outside the building, if it's during the day, the lights outside the building will be off, and then the lights inside the building will be on. And then going to the block diagram, we have the main processor, which is the Arduino Uno board. From the Arduino, we connect ultrasonic sensors, the switch, the buzzer, the LEDs, the relay board, the LCD display. From there, we have the schematic of the project. As you can see, it's clearly designed. You can see which point goes from which point is connected to which point, and it is also fully labeled. And then the parts that are circled are the parts of my own design, of which it's the switch, the relay, and the two lights connected to the relay, the red LED, the buzzer, the green LED. And then we also have the PCB of the project. You can see it's also clearly designed. There are no lines crossing each other. You can clearly see which line goes from which point to which point. It is also fully labeled. And then from there we have the photo of the working project on breadboard, as you can see there, which was the second submission. And then from there I'm going to show you the operation of the project. Okay guys, here is my project. As you can see, I'll be using this breadboard for demonstration. As you can see, we have the ultrasonic sensor at the entrance, we have the ultrasonic sensor at the exit, we have the LCD display, which is in, it's 0 initially because there's no one inside, and that light which is on is the light that is inside the building. It will turn off whenever you switch off the switch over there, and then turn on this light outside the building. There by the corner we have a buzzer and a red LED, which will be activated when there are more people inside. There by the corner we have a green LED which will be on when students enter, and we also have the lights at the top there. Okay, now we're going to get our supply from the PC. We're going to use the PC for the supply. You can see over there we also have the code over there, it's loaded. Now let's see when the students enter the room. Okay, now when the student enter the room, as you can see, that green LED is on, the lights automatically turn on. You can see the LCD displays in 1, total inside 1. And now more students can now enter the room. As they are entering, you can see that it is counting the number of students entering, and it displays the number on the LCD. Okay, I designed this project to accommodate 8 people, so 8 is the efficient number. Whenever there are more than 8 people, that green LED must be off, the lights will still be on, and then that red LED and the buzzer must be activated. As you can see, now that green light is off, the lights are still on, the LCD display is crowded, the buzzer is enabled as you can hear the sound, and that red LED is also on. Now let's see what happens when the student exits the room. Okay, as you can see that now it's crowded. Now let's see what happens now when the students exit the room. When the student exits, as you can see that buzzer is disabled and the red light is also disabled. The lights are back on, the green light is also back on, and then now more students can now come out of the room. And as they are exiting, it's still counting. And then when all of them have exited, as you can see, it says in 9, out 9, so total inside is 0. The lights automatically switched off, and that green LED is also switched off. Now only this light, and then if it's at night, to switch on this one, you only switch off the switch to switch on this light. And as you can see that when you switch off there, that light inside switches off, and then this light is switched on outside the building by that single switch. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, don't forget to like. Thank you.